Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs win, whoever they gon' play gon' fall. Don't say I ain't told y'all. Loose cannons gon' fold y'all. Yeah, the Heat be 9-3, but it gets real cold in the fall. That's when the season start. Bucs come in 40 hard. Win after win, ripping the division apart. Panthers, they pussycats. Falcons got bird flu. Take the Ravens and Dolphins and open up a zoo. Cause one thing's for sure, better than the Bucs, they show lane. And every day in Tampa Bay, we say fuck the Saints. We in Tampa Bay, baby. 813 going crazy. Tampa, boy. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters. And we in Tampa Bay, baby. Tell them where you from. 813 going crazy. Yeah. This Bucs podcast be the greatest. Loose cannons blasting on them haters.
What is up, Bucs Nation? It is Monday, November 24th, 2025, and you're watching the Loose Cannons podcast. I don't want to be here. Stank doesn't want to be here. I'm pretty sure the interns don't want to be here. Nonetheless, make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new, and leave us a comment after the show. And as always, don't forget that you can also check us out on our amazing website, loosecannonslive.com, where you can watch or listen to any of our episodes ever. And also, you can join our amazing Bucs community Discord page, which is really, really fun, actually, especially during losses. And before I forget, if you prefer to listen only, you can find us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and Pornhub. Stank! Sunday Night Football. The Bucs, the LA Rams.
Wait. Before you lactate all over this beautiful podcast, and you deserve to, okay? You said that we don't want to be here. The Bucs didn't want to be there yesterday. Yep. Nobody wanted to be there. Nobody wanted to be in LA. So anyways, continue. I just had to add that in there.
I mean, yeah, we're going to match their energy, right? I mean, it's Thanksgiving week, right? I'm not thankful for the Bucs.
No,
I'm not. I'm not thankful for the Bucs. I'm not thankful. Stank, a lot of shit happened last night in that game. And I've kind of been nice this season. I've kind of been nice.
Too nice.
Even with the shit that I've been saying about Grizzard, I've been nice. And I'm only going to start with Josh Grizzard tonight. And don't worry, everybody's getting some tonight. Don't worry, everybody's getting it. But I'm only starting with him because I have to end with the head coach. So I'm going to start with the offensive coordinator. The excuses of the injuries, they're not valid anymore. They're just not. They didn't happen last night. They didn't happen the week before. We've known what we have. Okay? We know what we have. You have every offensive lineman other than Bredesen, okay, that you knew was basically going to be out. We've known about Mock. So I could give him, you didn't have your two starting guards. Okay, I get it. But nothing in the offensive scheme that we've run since, I don't know, the Lions game has anything to do with the injuries. To tell me that you can't figure out a way to manufacture touches that aren't wide receiver screens for your first round pick wide receiver, Emeka Egbuka, who was amazing to start the season. To tell me you can't figure out a way to get him the ball just in hopes that he would maybe make a play is inexcusable. It just doesn't work for me. Everybody who watches the Bengals, do you see what they have? They have no offensive line. They have a quarterback who's 800 years old. He looks like he's on a walker out there. And everybody in the whole fucking world knows Jamar Chase is getting the ball. He gets 18 targets a game. 18! The Rams run a 13 personnel where they only have one wide receiver on the field, and he still gets targeted. And the ball still gets through. So there's no excuse anymore. I can't pretend that we have to give this guy this whole season of training wheel bullshit. It's not real. It's an excuse. We kept talking about next man up. All of a sudden, when we start losing, next man up goes out the window and he's got no, man, it doesn't work. You can't call wide receiver screens. You can't look like you're calling offense from the ask the coach screen on Madden. It's just the same bullshit over and over and over and over again. And I'm just fucking sick of it. I'm sick of the misuse of personnel. Kate Otten, pack your shit. Get the fuck out of town. Done. Don't want to see him ever again. Put on some gloves, dude. At this point, it seems on purpose. It seems like you don't want to catch the ball. We have a guy in Devin Culp. Why not? You have nothing to lose in a guy who might actually make somebody miss or might run those routes a little bit quicker. I just don't understand the mindset. And it's all going to tie in at the end of what I'm saying, because I honestly think the Bucs have a massive problem that we've just kind of ignored, and we just want to pretend that it's okay because injuries happen. Another game sank, no game plan on offense. No idea what's going on. Past the first drive, which was very creative, by the way, no idea what we're doing. No idea. Why is everything so difficult? Every single fucking week, everything is difficult. It doesn't matter if Mike was out there. It doesn't matter if Bucky was out there. We're still calling bullshit. Okay, now the other side of the fucking ball. I've given Todd a lot of leeway. I have, and I understand some of the things. Last night, Todd actually adjusted the scheme, and he played to the corner's strengths. He put him in man press. And a lot of the problems that Zion had, by the way, 6 targets, 6 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Those good fantasy numbers right there.
Yeah. Negative, I guess. But at some point, like, you got to look at him and be like, that he just played bad technique. Inside leverage every single week. Outside leverage on the fucking goal line. You know the route. You don't even touch him. You don't even bump him. Devontae Adams moved 3 times before Zion's even moving his feet. Like, that's just bad. But what I have a problem with when I go to Todd Bowles on this is, yeah, he adjusted. He put these guys in a position. At some point, you got to say, hey, defensive players, wake the fuck up. Have some fucking pride. But at what point do you bench him? At what point do you say, you know what? This is not good enough. You can't just call guys out behind closed doors. You got to call guys out on game day. Like, we saw the starting wide receivers for the Cowboys got benched for an entire series. You got it. Like, what do you have to lose? Where's the backup plan? Oh shit, this is not working. Let's put Jacob Parrott. Like, anything, literally, fucking anything differently. So my biggest problem now, and I hate to say this because I love Todd Bowles. I love him as a guy. There's zero accountability on this team. Zero accountability. And my biggest problem is that I think this culture stank has permeated to allow the accountability to be policed through the locker room. Did you see Todd Bowles on the sidelines pull his defense together after they were down 21-7 and do anything? No. Did you see Levante David pull the defense together and say anything? No. Did you see Antoine Winfield pull the defense together and say anything? No. Did you see Vita Vea pull the defense together and say anything? No. Huh. So the 3 guys that are considered your grizzly vets, your leaders, who all want to be silent fucking leaders, didn't do anything. Didn't pull these guys together. Nothing. Where's the JPPs, the Sues, the Warren Sapps, even the Derek fucking Brookses, the guys who would fucking get on you? None of that. The accountability starts at the very top. It's Todd Bowles. That accountability is gone because you know what? These guys go out there, and you could tell they don't fucking believe in it on the offensive side, one. But they go out there, and they see a special teams coach who should have been fired in week fucking 3. He's still hanging around. They see a guy in offense coordinator, Josh Grizzard, has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Still somehow okay. Like, there's no line in the sand for any of these fucking guys. And it all goes back to one fucking thing. No accountability. And I'm sorry, man, but you got to point the finger at Todd. You got to point the finger at the players to an extent. No accountability, no pass rush, no consequences for falling short of the standard that you're supposed to uphold as a fucking head coach. At some point, you got to fucking say that that's just the problem. That's the problem. The whole staff needs to get younger, more innovative. Just, I can't understand how an old staff like this is not going to figure out innovative ways around injuries and problems, Stank. And it all goes back to that one thing, the word accountability. That's all I saw last night. Guys that didn't give a fuck.
I feel like this podcast is a recreation of last night's game. You're the Rams. I'm the Bucs. You're just doing all the talking. You
How to get it out.
Here, I'm just back here. I guess I need to be here. I don't know. Do I need to be here? Because you pretty much said everything that needs to be said. All right. I have a whole lot of issues individually with Zion, but I just can't get this taste out of my mouth.
No.
Todd Bowles, the shit that I saw from you last night was beyond stupid. Beyond stupid. right? Your franchise goes into the tent. By the way, he should have been taken out before that. And I tweeted that before he got injured, that this game is done. You could just tell we weren't going to compete and win this game. However, Baker does what Baker does, and he tries to put this team on his back. And in doing so, he gets injured, goes into the tent. You're already getting your fucking dick kicked in, and you decide because he's your leader, that he gets to make the decision to go back out on the field. No, fuck that. It's your decision. Just like it's your decision not to fire the special teams coordinator. It's your decision to coach scared. These are all on you. I like you. I think the guys in the locker room like you. I think you've done a good job transitioning from the Tom Brady era to the current era. But outside of that, I don't know where we go from here. I really don't. I get you men down everywhere. You have all the excuses. You could use them. The roster's in shambles right now. It's going to take some time. Potentially we get healthy towards the end of the season, and you deserve the right to make it right. I don't have any confidence that that's going to be the case. I really do. You deserve the right to pull this team out of the fucking muck and go win this division and go put your best effort forward in the playoffs. This is your football team until it isn't. And outside of what happened in the offseason, which, the Liam Cohen thing, which saved you for the future, had that not happened, I think you might even, for the first time ever, the Glazers might fire a guy mid-season. So you need to thank Liam for being a fucking snake, because that's the only thing that saved you from not getting fired already. And I get it. You know what? I'm a hypocrite. No, I'm a hypocrite. Last week, I shit on Bucs fans. I went on there like a Karen, wagging my finger, saying, look at you crying. We're in fucking first place. Blah, blah, blah. All you're doing is you want to fire a head coach, and who's just won the division year after year. And then, Todd, you go and do that to me? Yeah. After I'm out there swinging away and batting motherfuckers back? No more. I'm not going to be here anymore to protect you. The people who want you fired, they're probably right. So
at some point, like, I understand the guys like to play for him. They like him. But at some point, you're too nice to the guys. And like, you got to fucking stick your foot in an ass every now and then, especially if you don't have a JPP personality on this team. Like, on that other side of the ball on offense, Baker's kind of that dude. And so when Baker starts coming out and having to fucking say things publicly to like shame the guys on his team, that's a problem, because he himself is telling you, without telling you directly, that there is no accountability on this team on one side of the ball, maybe both sides of the ball, probably just at the head coaching position. That's a problem. We fucking sugarcoat it and say, oh, that's Baker riling the guys up. But if you fucking think about it, if you're an employer and you have a guy out there fucking saying shit like that, you have a problem as an employee or an employer, that you are not providing what he is thinking he needs. So that in itself is a massive problem for me. And we pretended it was great, like I just said, but Todd Bowles is too nice to these guys. He's not nice behind closed doors, I get it, but man, to watch what Zion did last night and to not bench him, even just, hey, sit down next to me, young fella, for a couple series, regroup. He clearly had no fucking clue what he was doing. The technique is all over the place. Nothing that you even get taught in high school was coming off this kid, who's fucking talented, by the way. And my biggest problem, Stink, is this team is talented. This team is not devoid of talent, even with the injuries. They are not devoid of talent. And just like Pelagic Computer says in here, and I tweeted something similar last night, like, we need a younger coaching staff, because youth brings innovation, and those guys have better and more creative ways to work around problems, how to come up with better schemes that fit guys when you have problems at injury positions, things of that nature. And I said Clint Kubiak because he's a fucking savant right now with the Seahawks. And with him, he would easily bring a young defensive coach who's under the tutelage of their head coach, who was a defensive coordinator with the Ravens, and he was amazing at it, and they have a pretty good defense. He would bring innovation in two different ways right then and there. But we're not going to talk about that because it hasn't happened yet.
Hold on. Is Pelagic Computer, who donated money to say Killer Snake winning attitude, left with Bruce and Tom, time for the coaching change regime change, Kubiak at head coach with young DC. Are you saying, PMP, that this team's not younger enough? Because that's what I'm getting from that donation, that we're not younger. We need to get younger. The younger's gone, right? And sometimes that happens, right? We're all, right? Sometimes in marriages and relationships, you just lose that spark. You lose it, you can lay next to each other night after night after night, right? And you're just like, you see this Instagram reel, and there's just nothing there anymore. The magic's gone. Is that what you're saying, PNP? You're tired of Italian and you need a change?
Listen, Dungy was here and he was a nice guy and he got the team to as far as he could get them. And he kind of was a stubborn, hard-headed coach at the end and he had to go. And no disrespect to Todd Bowles, but he's no Tony Dungy as it relates to how he's been able to build a team and get these guys to play. That culture has kind of been there with BA and him together. But man, at the end of the day, we got to look at this thing and be like, God damn, dude, to not pull players when they're not performing. Like, Levante is Levante at this point. So I'm not even saying you pull a guy like that, but a guy like Zion, you got to send a message, man. You got to let these guys know that there are fucking consequences. You could see him at one point look like, what are you doing? Like he's coached these guys for the situation. But I still feel like he himself doesn't necessarily know what to do with the preparation going into certain games. He should have known how to play this team. Whether his guys didn't, perform and go out there and execute, it goes both ways. I'm not saying that they went out there and they were fucking, it's all schematic, because I don't think it was all schematic. But man, when you see a guy not meet that standard, pull him off, fucking yank him, at least fucking make him sit and think about it. And then to not gather your guys, to not have a leader on that side of the ball, that's a massive problem. For those guys to sit there and look at that happen on the field and they're all just sitting on the bench, like not one fucking player, not one of the guys that you call your leaders, the Vita Veas, the Antoines, the Levantes, not one guy takes it upon himself to fucking talk to the guys. Hey guys, we need to be better than this. Hey guys, that is something that fucking screams through the silence of what you saw on that screen last night, man. And that bothered me more than anything. And I kept saying, how are these guys not holding their guys accountable? Oh, well, the head coach is not holding these guys accountable.
But Sammer, we don't know that. We don't know that. Just because it's not being caught on camera, we don't know if those conversations are having. Truthfully, we just don't. I will say this, though. You can just see the energy they're playing with. There's nothing nasty about this defense. The nastiest player on your football team is number 6. That's the nasty guy.
And he's your quarterback.
Maybe your right tackle. Those two motherfuckers, they're nasty. Maybe our right guard who's out for the year. Those 3 guys, they're nasty. But there's not a whole lot of nasty. Tyke's got a little bit of it in it. You can see that. Parrish, maybe he's got a little bit in it. But they don't play dirty enough for me. All right? And fuck this guy. Fuck his stupid fucking face. But his defense is playing out of their minds right now in Chicago. Dennis Allen. That guy coached nasty. We saw it 2 times a year. How nasty he coached those guys, how physical their fucking corners were, how they played above and beyond what's allowable. And they brought that every fucking week. And their talent, isn't phenomenal. They just play with an attitude. And I just don't see it. I don't see it. I see cerebral. I see we got a lot of smart guys out there, right?
Man,
the true leader.
Sometimes you need a dumb asshole.
Antoine Winfield, fucking phenomenal player, cerebral guy, right? Vita, phenomenal player, and can be nasty, but I just don't see it carrying over into a uniformity. The whole defense has no identity outside of being
the whole team.
Being bent over a knee. That's the identity right now.
The whole team, Stank. They always say your team usually is a reflection of the head coach. And I'm not thinking that Todd Bowles is a soft coach. He blitzes more than most guys do. He's an aggressive coach, in my opinion. But at times, you can see that his personality has clearly affected this team. And I'm not saying he's a nice guy all the time. We've seen him behind closed doors. He's not what we see on camera. But there's no, I don't know what it is, man. There's no ass to this fucking team. It's like a skinny girl that everyone thinks is pretty, but she's really got no fucking ass. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you need a fucking ass to slap around. Like, you need that on a girl.
Yeah, you know what, though?
We don't got an ass, dude. We don't got an ass on this team.
Yeah.
No ass.
You can still have no ass and win in life, right? As long as maybe you're angry because you have no ass.
And you ain't get fucked the right way.
Maybe you bring that anger out, right? This team's just not angry enough for where we are right now.
Where's the fire? Where's the fire in these fuckers?
This is the worst division leading team that we've ever seen here in Tampa, right? This is the worst one. It could be up for one of the worst division leading teams, at least in recent memory. And we play an Arizona team, by the way, which gave Jacksonville all they could
And
handle.
they have nothing to lose.
Everybody's penciling this thing as a win. It was their 3-8. Jacoby Brissett playing out of his fucking mind.
We play soft. Their
defense plays with heart. We could easily get drugged by that defense, who's in a tough ass division. They play tough people every single week.
They play the Rams twice a fucking year. Okay.
They play the Rams. They play the Seahawks. So they, they're going to bring their best effort out there. And if we come with anything, even an ounce of what we saw out there from an energy standpoint, especially if 6 isn't out there, because Todd Bowles cost us having 6 out there because he made a stupid fucking choice because I'm
gonna disagree with you on that shit.
After he got out of that tent, he should have never seen the field again. How are you gonna say he should? That game was over with. And then to allow that 4th down fuckery at the end of the half.
Yeah, they should have just. I thought they were just trying to run the clock and throw it out of bounds. I didn't know they were going to actually go for a Hail Mary.
I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I don't know what they were doing.
I was like, all right, Baker's just going to run out of bounds here, right? He's going to throw it out of bounds. They just wanted to waste time, so they didn't punt the ball. I mean, I don't even know what to say about the special teams coach. Guy should have been fired. Yesterday we had a punt that went 25 yards, and we had a kickoff that didn't even make it into the green zone or whatever the fuck it's called. I mean, they can't even just kick it into the end zone at this point. It's just a fucking mess. But man, I don't know if I see this same body language from the defense. I kind of do. But on the offense, Stank, do you see the body language of these guys when they look defeated? They look like they believe what they're about to go and try to run is definitely not going to work. From everyone. Even from Baker. You can tell they're just like, it's like, oh shit, we got to run this. Like they're like almost being punished. Like a kid who's been sent to his room to fucking read a book. Or,
You're right. You can see when Baker gets that wide receiver screen call, bro.
They don't oh fuck, dude.
What?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. when the guys who are going to run the play that the coach is calling think the coach is a fucking idiot, there's a problem. Like you can tell they have no lack of passion for what they're doing.
I was being punked last night. After the 7th wide receiver screen, I went around, I looked for cameras, right? I thought Johnny Knoxville, there was a team down the street in the bus. I thought I was getting punked, that they somehow AI created this whole game. And I'm in here just tweeting my anger, thinking that it's just wide receiver screen after wide receiver screen. This can't be real. And he's doing it again. And then Bridgewater comes in.
Dude,
and he's still calling it.
He kept calling. He didn't have any more plays. Yeah, you don't play enough Madden.
There's no
but
way this guy went to Yale, bro. No way.
When you get to that screen where you just ask a coach suggestion, they only have so many coaches' suggestions for you, right? And eventually you're just kind of repeating the same 5-6 offensive plays over, and that's what we watched. And we've been watching this since against the Lions. That's like, what are we doing? And you can tell, Stank.
Did Bridgewater look ready? Did Teddy Bridgewater look ready?
He looked like he had no idea he was even supposed to play this year.
No, he looked like he did not want to be there.
He's never jogged. He's never run.
Nope.
Nothing.
You called for Kyle Trask last night.
I was like, fuck, go get him right now.
Shocked but proud because Kyle wouldn't do that.
Kyle was in shape.
Gingered and red-faced and disheveled.
Dude,
he'd look like out of it a little bit.
I have never in my life seen a football player get tackled by the tongue of his shoe. That's what happened last night. A man was lying on his back, reached above and just blindly grabbed the shoelace that's already tied, by the way. Okay? Not just the shoelace. He grabbed the tongue, the fucking piece on the front there. You guys know what a tongue is. I don't know if you youth out there know. But the tongue of his shoe, and then somehow Teddy just fucking collapsed. I was like, what happened? The guy was on the ground. By the way, Graham Barton on his ass as well. Like, can we talk about the offensive line at this point? Like, I'm sorry, it might be early, but Graham Barton is a fucking bust. He's not a center. He's just not. The guy is on his ass every fucking play. I mean, Tristan Wirfs, this is how uninspired these guys are on offense, Stank. They're so uninspired that Tristan Wirfs looks less than a human. Do you understand how that, like, you took an alien and somehow stole, when they take all the powers out of the NBA players in Space Jam? Tristan Wirfs has had his power taken away by Josh Grizzard and the offensive fucking play calling. That's what's, Tristan's just a body out there trying to find that fucking power that The fucking Monstars have him. Monstars are wearing blue and yellow last night, by the way, in case you were wondering. They took all the fucking power. Tristan Wirfs looked average. Average. That's how uninspired they are to play on that fucking field with that guy calling plays. That's a problem, and that's evident. I'll bet money he is fired at the end of the season. Even if they win a Super Bowl, he's fired. He's gone. Not Todd. I'm talking about Josh Grizzard.
Yeah. We talked last Thursday. We talked a lot about dick energy. Sometimes your dick's right. You know,
my dick's never wrong.
Sometimes your dick is right. Can we all agree now? If everybody in the chat agrees with me, put an eggplant in the chat, right? Sometimes your dick's right, and you shouldn't listen to your dick because it's right. You should listen to your dick because it's right.
I always listen to my dick.
Everybody's dick in the chat knew what was coming. It was like, you know, in Austin Powers, the fucking steamroller, and the guy's on the ground. He's like, no. And the steamroller just going like this. And he's like a mile away and he's screaming. And he's like, no. All right. Well, it's an old reference and you should look it up. And maybe somebody can tweet it at me right now. Basically, he has an hour to get out of the way of the steamroller. And he doesn't get up. He just cries the whole time and then eventually gets squished. That's what this was. Everybody felt it coming. We all knew. We all knew what was coming. We all knew the eggplant was coming, bro. And we didn't lube up for it.
But here's the thing. We honestly had a chance in the beginning of that game. And when that Kate Otten thing happened, the whole team just fucking died. I learned this afternoon that Kate Otten once wore gloves because Tom Brady looked him in the eyes and said, "You're going to wear gloves if I'm going to throw you the football." And he wore gloves. And then once Tom left, he said, "Fuck these. I'm putting tape around my fingers again." And that motherfucker has been an absolute just giveaway machine. A giveaway machine. I mean, whatever. I mean, if Tom was able to tell him to fucking wear gloves, why is anyone else on this team telling this guy to wear gloves? I'm not saying the gloves are going to solve it. I just don't think he's an athletic tight end. And if that's the case, that's fine. Be a blocking tight end. Understand your personnel. Don't throw him the fucking football. That's not. They still threw the ball to him after that, and he almost fucked it up again. Like he was trying to match his fucking Sunday Night Football shit when he gave the Detroit Lions or Monday Night Football when he gave the Detroit Lions 2 balls right in there. He said, "Here you go, guys. Go ahead and take this. I don't want anything to do with it. I'm Kate Otten tight end. I really don't want to be here. I'm just kind of accidentally playing football because I'm a big guy." Like that's what it feels like with this motherfucker. But not to harp on one guy because I think that that's just.
But here's the issue, and y'all can get mad at Kate Otten and want him gone all you want.
He's gone. I want him gone.
Little Sammer.
I want him gone.
Every defensive coordinator knows what's coming. 100%. They just do. Every linebacker knows what's coming. Every time one of our guys catches a ball, there's a defender right there, right? And as a possession tight end, you're gonna get the shit beat out of you every time you catch the ball. No excuse, right? I think somebody in the chat says he has the most turnovers on the team. No fucking excuse. I don't think he would make it. He wouldn't make an excuse.
I mean, he made him last night apparently.
Yeah, the problem is, right? They're getting out coached in all 3 phases. This was the most, honestly, the most on par game of the season. Sometimes it's the defense that sucks and the offense is playing good, and special teams suck the entire year. Sometimes it's the offense that's whatever. This week they all played like shit, right? It was a team effort, a team loss, a team effort.
They consistently played complimentary shit ball.
Yeah, it was a complimentary
asshole
shit. Yeah. Listen, I know we got some phone calls. But before we do that, interns, I know you guys are probably just edging right now. I want to hear from you, interns. Let it all out. It's time, and then we'll get to the phone calls real quick and get the fuck out of here because I want to see Carolina win. I want to see him win. You heard me say that?
What? No way.
Oh my gosh.
No way.
This team needs it. This team needs it. I want to see Carolina. I don't want to be in first place anymore. Fuck this shit. I'm tired of it.
Whoa.
I don't think they have what it takes. I don't think they have what it takes.
Wait. You said you want Carolina to win?
We don't deserve to be in first place.
Hold on now.
Sorry. I said it.
Look, I get the sentiment. I understand where you're coming from with this. And trust me, for a little bit, I was feeling the same way too. Like, do we think this team can go all the way in the playoffs by the way they're playing right now? I don't think so. But to say that right now you want Carolina, who has yet to be in the playoffs since 2004, 2005?
This is the most I've let you talk on an episode this season, and I do not like it.
Izzy, I'm that girl that'll key your car, bro. I'm spiteful. That's how mad I am right now. I'm going to pop your tires and I'm going to key your car. And I don't care if the car's in my name. That's how pissed off I am right now.
I want to say something.
You're taking the earrings out too.
Wait, Wait. I think okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna go.
Turn
I'm
them
gonna
off.
go a little Kobe. What? Did you play a voicemail already?
No, just
No.
talk.
What? Where have
Oh.
you been?
Sorry. I'm gonna go a little Kobe Bryant on the situation and say that everybody should be required, coaches, staff, players, to read his book, The Mamba Personality or Mentality.
my
I think that's what
God.
it's
Jeez
called.
Louise,
Yes, they can learn
Vixen.
something from it.
You just messed that
They can learn
entirely
something.
up.
The Mamba
Vixen,
personality.
do you
Mamba
under
mentality.
do you
Right now.
understand the level of Kobe fandom that is in my veins? For you to sit here on my show and to call it the Mamba, what'd you say? Personality? What fucking kind of white girl shit is that?
Mentality.
What?
You're
What?
You're not angry.
Did you buy that at a garage sale? What are you?
no,
What's the
I'm just
Mamba
saying.
personality? That's
No,
he didn't even
bought
write.
that book on
they should
Timu.
be
That's a
required to
Timu
read
book.
it. They
Just
should
stop.
be required
Just
to read
don't.
it.
None,
Hey,
neither.
no, no.
Hey, both of you
Kyle-
guys don't get to
Kyle
talk
in the-
anymore.
Kyle in the chat just shushed you. He shushed you.
Yeah.
He shushed you. You got shushed.
Yeah. Crown. Damn, she dropped the ball. And like I'm almost as embarrassed of you twos as I am of the fucking team last night. That's how. Just how did you guys like? What? I'm sickened by what you just did to me. How are you on this show and you called it the Mamba personality?
Remember, how are we allowing this though? We're no better than Todd Bowles.
Just
We're no
Accountability. You know what?
Let it be.
I'm
Just
shocked
let
you
it
even
be.
went that far.
You guys, listen.
I was testing y'all.
No, don't talk when I
no,
fucking
it's
don't
a
talk.
test.
Don't talk when I speak. You and Izzy have to deliver a 25 push-up video by
Yeah.
tomorrow at 10
I
a.m.
agree.
No
Whoa,
excuses.
whoa,
If I do not receive it,
push-ups?
hey,
You
if I
don't
do
get-
not receive it, you will not be
Mhm.
back on this show until you deliver on 25 push-ups.
Can be the girl push-ups?
Wait. Why
If
am I
you're
getting
physically
push-ups? That was
unable,
her.
Izzy, if you're physically unable, I will allow you to do girl push-ups.
I'm not doing it.
You're doing it, or
No.
you're not back on the show.
No.
It's pretty simple.
All right.
That's-
You need to
that's
bake.
fine.
You need to
That's
bake. You need to bake 25 muffins.
That's fine.
Yeah, bake 25 muffins. There you go.
Dang it, Vix! Look what you did.
Yeah, Izzy, you're in trouble because you're on the screen when she said whatever the fuck she said. I thought maybe you would have been able to stop her, but you didn't.
I
So you-
didn't know what she was going with
You
it.
win together, you lose together. That's how accountability works. That's how accountability
Not
works.
fair.
Sorry, man. Until I can
This is
fire
under
Stank
protest.
at the end of the season, this is all we can do. I can't believe she's fucking Mamba personality, man.
She really did that to Kobe. Rest in peace, his soul. Vixen, I blame you for this.
I think we need to get the voicemails.
Yeah, let's fucking get these
Vixen
voicemails.
shared we got some really, really spicy voicemails. Vix, I know you had to cut some because they were too spicy. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, voicemail number 1.
Let's hear what these guys got to say and girls.
Man, it's your boy Crown. And here I am on a Sunday night, more upset than when I woke up. I woke up pretty upset after losing to Buffalo, after losing to the Patriots. But here I am, even more angrier than losing those 2 games because we're losing to the Rams in primetime Buccaneers fucking fashion. I just cannot do this anymore. I cannot take this mediocre fucking coaching staff. I cannot take these mediocre fucking plays, play calls, terrible fucking screens, 0 tight end touchdowns, a tight end that can't hang on to the fucking ball to save his life.
Yep.
What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Is this what we're calling Super Bowl winning football? I don't fucking think so. I don't fucking think so. I cannot do it. I sold my Saints tickets. They will not get another fucking dollar of my money. They will not get another Sunday of my fucking time until Todd can decide if he wants to be a head coach or a fucking coordinator. I cannot do this shit, man. Fuck this, bro. This mid-season dive every fucking year. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing it, man. I'll see y'all motherfuckers in January, bro. I'm fucking over this shit, bro.
I don't believe you.
I'm
I don't
over
believe
it.
you. I don't believe you.
He'll be back.
He'll be back, bro.
He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Pretty sure he's in the chat right now.
He is in the chat.
He is in the chat.
He's definitely in the chat. I don't believe you.
Come on, Crown.
I love when people say that. I'm not watching.
They're never getting. Yeah,
You're
it's an
gonna be
addiction.
there suffering every week because you like it, and otherwise you wouldn't be a fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You wouldn't.
You'd be a fan of like
you would
the
just
fucking,
be. No, you would just be one of those every fan kind of. You know, like I'm
the NFL hat guy.
No, you know, I'm a Jordan fan, and I'm also a Kobe fan, and I also like whoever's winning. That's who you're a fan of. You could be that kind of fan. There's a lot
Crown
of those out
says
there.
he loves us too much. I can't blame you.
Exactly.
Would you watch my face over Todd Bowles' defense right now?
Bro, I can't imagine them panning to your face on the sidelines, watching your team perform like that.
I'd be losing my
Can't
shit,
imagine.
dude. I've lost my shit on a rec league 12-year-old team, okay? I'm coaching competitive rec, these 12-year-olds, and I'm fucking getting teed up. I'm getting suspended a week. Okay, can you imagine if I was a professional, like a men's team coach? Pfft, I'd have gotten kicked out of that game just by NBC standards alone, dude.
What's up, guys?
voice.
My name is Logan. My wing of choice is honey barbecue. I'm a naturalist. I don't dip. What I will say about the defense as far as tonight goes, looks like we need to find some new corners because Zion McCullum, I'm concerned that he wouldn't even be able to cover air at this point. Also, I don't understand why you would make Baker Mayfield throw a long pass before half, knowing that his shoulders hurt. Teddy Two Gloves in the game. Maybe that'll help. I doubt it. Overall, this is just a shit show. Also, we need pass rush. I mean,
we do.
He's back there having a cup of coffee and reading a book, you know, just all by himself. Anyways, go Bucs.
Bro, that guy was high. We can
How
all agree.
how old do you think that guy was?
No, how high was he? Right? He was way too.
That's a 65-year-old high individual.
Wings. No, I would think a young high person, extremely high. He was actually still watching the game.
No, because he said he's back there having a cup of coffee, and that just sounded like an old man thing to say. Think about that.
I don't know. I think he had an edible and he was smoking on the good stuff. And he was just back there just laughing at what he was watching. He's like, you know what, man, this team, they're not good.
Goddamn, why does everyone talk so slow?
Zion,
I don't know.
Call him. Hey, Zion, he couldn't cover air. Bro, he was fucking high. I don't blame you.
Maybe just got slow draw. Maybe just got slow draw.
I don't blame you.
I've seen you talk like that.
Had to be high to numb the pain of yesterday.
But it may have been mid-stroke.
Yeah, like we were doing good. Like we were driving down that first drive. Then we started getting cute with that long shot. Then we just started doing wide receiver screens for no reason. You just can't run 3 screens in the first half. And you have to protect your quarterback, man. Like if he's down and like we're already losing, go ahead and get Teddy in there. No reason to re-injure or get more injured than necessary. And now with tonight, with Carolina facing the 49ers, a good shot of losing the division. It's not cool.
It's a whole voicemail.
I liked it. I thought it was Izzy for the first, 15 seconds, but but I liked it. I liked it. I was like, Izzy, like trying to, he's trying to make a.
That don't sound like me at all.
Yeah, bro. Play the first 10 seconds again. Play the first seconds again.
Yeah, like we were doing good. Like we.
That's easy.
That's easy. Ain't no way.
That's easy. That's definitely easy.
No way.
That sounded like
like we were doing good. Like we.
Okay, wait. Okay, I kind of hear it.
Say. We were doing kind of good.
We were doing kind of good.
Bro, it's him.
Okay,
like, we were doing good. Like we were driving.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice call, Izzy.
Hello, is that the Samaritans? Hello, Loose Cannons podcast. It's that Will Blake, Scottish person. Well, that was fucking wank.
That's the whole voicemail.
Hell yeah, Scottish guy. We
I agree,
love you.
100%. Scottish guys on point.
It was a
Absolutely.
wank.
It was
I
a
would rather
wanker.
I should have been wanking instead of fucking watching that game.
I just want to play that funny voicemail from last week. Make me feel better.
We have to end the show with. No, we can't, bro.
No,
it was
can't.
bad luck.
Evan
Bad
T
luck.
says, Sammer, don't get mad at your son.
Evan T. I'm gonna stay calm. What the fuck? Here we fucking go. It's deja vu all over again. November hits. We're on a slide, and we're gonna have to hustle to beat bad teams in December. But first, a quick poem. Cue the Bob Ross elevator music. We didn't tackle well today, but we made up for it by not blocking. 50 years later, it's the same shit, and John McCabe was a prophet for seeing it. I was alluding for the past couple of weeks. I'm officially tearing down my walls for blocking that fire Todd crowd. I'm not going to overreact like our buds over there at Real Bucs Talk and think that Jason should go, or agreeing with that dumbass JC Cornball who thinks that Josh Grizzard should be our head coach. Todd, you got Bucs Twitter posting pictures of Mike Smith instead of hunting for the NFC #1 seed, or now we're starting mock drafts and speculating your successor. Worst of all, you got me into being tempted into believing that we should have fired your ass to keep Liar Cohen. Oh my God. Let's talk about this team. Kate Otten, you've been dog shit for a long time. I have said for years now that your gloveless hands suck and you are at best a tight end 2. Light, you better not give him tight end 1 money this offseason. This whole team was garbage last night, but none was worse than Zy McCollum. I said since Seattle that he was burnt toast. He leaves slant routes wide ass open and reared his ugly head really bad last time. This team fucking sucks right now. I'm sorry. The cavalry that's coming back is not going to save us, especially if Baker's out for a long time and we need to watch that doppelganger Jay-Z for a while. Like clockwork, we'll beat the bad shit out of the bad teams and give our fan base hope and then shit the bed in the wild card. Changes will then have to be made. Last quick note, fuck Florio, fuck Polymarket for both of you spreading misinformation about Bucky. I'm offering my entire upper body to bring back Baker, Mike, Kalijah, and J-Mac. Anyways, as always.
He turned into a train at the end.
That was an unbelievable call. And he roasted Pless.
He
Did you hear
did.
that?
He did. He got him good. Even though
roasted you,
Pless
Pless.
wasn't necessarily the one who called out Jason, it was his buddy there. But
Doesn't matter. Roasted.
He got him. I will say
Call
to
the
the people that
night.
are calling Jason out and shit, I don't know if he tried or didn't try to make a play, a move or a trade, but I will say that this team did need some sort of an aggressive move. Whether it was a trade deadline or in the offseason or 2 off seasons ago when Danielle Hunter was available and somehow ends up with the Houston Texans.
How did we
I
not
think
get
the
Danielle?
Bucs missed a massive opportunity. I remember when it happened, I said, fuck, that was the guy I
You
wanted.
said, fuck, damn it, they got Danielle Hunter. Is that what you said?
It's exactly what I said, actually. Were you
Yeah.
a fly on the wall?
I was there, and I was like, Sammer, it's pronounced Danielle, but yeah, Daniel Hunter too.
Whatever
Also-
is fucking, I don't care. He's not on my team. That's how badly I mispronounced his name, because if he was on my team, I would know. I would know his name. But either way, a move did need to be made. Doesn't mean that they didn't try. I don't know. I really don't know.
They did try. They thought Hassan Reddick was
No, I
his
mean,
equal or was a better deal or whatever. And
Jalen
Jason-
Phillips goes to the
Yeah.
Eagles for nothing.
Jason's not interested in giving up draft picks and renting players and taking on big contracts. He's not. Sorry, he isn't. Should he have made some moves? Clearly. Like, what are we watching right now? Clearly, he. I'm assuming right now, if we had him on, he probably, would have said
the thing
a bit more aggressive. I don't know.
The thing is, if you're going to draft in the spot that we're going to just be stuck in because we refuse to just lose everything, but we still somehow win games in the division, you're not going to find an edge rusher who's going to make a fucking difference. So either trade up in the draft or go get a guy who's already been doing it in the league. I don't say trade everything for a guy like, Max Crosby or whatever, but there are free agents that you can bring in. We've seen guys make a difference. I mean, we could have had Bosa, who's doing a fucking hell of a job up in Buffalo. He's making plays. He's better than anybody we have. Okay? Love Yaya Diaby, but dude, learn a fucking counter move. It can't be bull rush after bull rush after bull rush.
Bro, you can't talk bad. He's basically the only guy that produces.
But still,
give him a bit of pat on the
I
back.
said I love him.
All right.
Okay? But Like Vita Vea. To like lean on Vita Vea to be your best pass rusher at this point, that's sad. That's not what he was even drafted for. That's not what his job is in that defensive scheme. Not to be the guy who sacks quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's almost
Just
like
not.
we're missing critical players, and without them, we don't have the depth to compete. Because Greg Gaines ain't it. We said Greg Gaines isn't it
Fuck
last
Greg
year.
Gaines.
Greg
Don't even
Gaines
mention
won't
his
be
name
it
on the
next
show.
year.
Don't mention his name on the show.
He won't. And I'm sorry, our linebacker depth not good, right? So I mean, there's a lot more to it. And like I said, mistakes were made. We've got what we've got at this point, and there's no changing that. Now, can we get healthy enough to figure it out? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, where the fuck do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I honestly don't know. I don't, because I have a sneaky suspicion that the Cardinals are gonna give us all we can handle, even with Baker. I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those games where like, what the fuck? So
I mean,
until they prove
if they
otherwise,
can't sack up against a 3-8 team, okay.
there's no pressure on that 3-8 team. Bro.
I know,
We got all the
but
pressure.
you gotta be able. You got it. Like this, is what I'm saying. Like the accountability thing that I brought up. It's not just the coach too. Like that team has to have their own accountability, even just for themselves individually. Look at yourself in the fucking mirror. You want to go out there and lose to a 3-8 football team? You're gonna go out there and fucking play with some pride. I saw no pride last night. Zion McCollum, bench him for the start of the game. Bench him. Fucking send a goddamn message, dude. We paid you, but this shit ain't good enough. Bench him. Cade Otton, either put gloves on or you're not playing. Simple. What the fuck do you have to lose putting out fucking Devin Culp? Fuck it. Put him out there. If it's Teddy Bridgewater, who gives a shit? Who cares if he dies out there? Put no tight end help on the offensive line. Who gives a shit? Teddy looked like he was under the impression that he wasn't even supposed to play this season. He's like, wait, what? You... For me?
Listen,
I haven't even.
Hey, I'm gonna say
he
something.
looks stink. Not only do you look at his shape, he looks like he hasn't even gone up his own stairs. Okay,
Hey,
that's how bad it looked.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. If Teddy Bridgewater wins a football game in a Tampa Bay Buccaneers uniform, starting for Baker or whenever,
He looks like a hobo's cock.
I'm not gonna suck dicks. I don't do that.
All right.
I will donate $500 to the school that he illegally tried to get money for.
He already donated.
I will donate $500 more to the school that he illegally donated money to or stole money or whatever he did. Right? He doesn't look interested.
Plus,
I don't see him looking interested. He's not going to be.
Plus is in the chat defending Cade Otton. No, it hasn't been one mistake. Okay, he's done it multiple times. He did it twice last night. He did it 2 or 3 times against the Lions. He does it in every big game that we have on national TV. Cade Otton, make sure to remind the entire fucking national audience, hey guys, we're the fucking jokes of the league. Don't worry. This guy right here, yep, the guy who's wearing the tape around his knuckles like it's 1979. I still can't catch a ball when it fucking matters. Yep, that's me, Cade fucking Otton. No gloves, McGee. We got a quarterback with 2 gloves. We got a tight end with no gloves.
I'm not mad at. I can't blame this on Cade. It's not Cade.
It's not Cade's fault, but come on. Cade pissed me off last night.
It's just not. It's
someone's getting it.
It's everything. Play design, play calling,
what did I tell
you? All of it.
What did I say at the beginning of the show? What did I say at the beginning of the show? Everyone's getting it. Who's the fucking who's the guy who's the long snapper? Fuck that guy too.
You know what? I normally get really angry when you shit on Levante David. Go do it. Do it.
Levante ain't good enough. I'm sorry. It ain't good enough, Levante.
You're not good enough, Levante.
Not good enough. Not good enough.
You're not doing your job.
Love you. You're going to be a Hall of Famer. Obviously, you bring an honor guy. Not good enough. I mean, that tight end touchdown that. I mean, nobody guarded that guy. Figure it out. Like, you guys have been here long enough. Figure it out. Like, they should have huddled on the sideline. I should have seen somebody pissed off. I want to see a helmet break. Show me the fucking years of just a helmet breaking. Just show me one helmet breaking. Like, Warren Sapp would have fucking shit on people on the bench. He would have literally pulled his pants down and be like, fuck you, Zion, and shit in his lap. That's what would have happened last night if that was Warren Sapp on that team. Like, give me something, man. Give me an asshole on this fucking team.
Samurai, I saw somebody tweet last night. It was the tweet of the night, and I should have actually, made more about it. Somebody said the Bucs are like that one family member that when we bring them to a party that you always have to apologize for, right? You're like, oh, to a stranger, I'm sorry. Like, imagine you're just a not even a football fan. You watch that football game. What are you thinking about how terrible this organization is and this franchise is? It's just an absolute embarrassment. I'm fucking embarrassed, bro. I don't get embarrassed. I love being embarrassed, actually. I look for it. I like it. I like that uncomfortable feeling. I need to fucking shower. I need to wash my feet. That's how embarrassed I am right now of this fucking football team.
Yeah, well, got 6 games ahead of them to figure it out.
6 games.
6 games to
stupid
figure it out.
fucking football games.
Yeah, I mean, it's week 12, and you still can't figure out how to get a guy open. I mean, I've seen teams with much less. Figure it out, man. Just, I'm telling you, you could pluck any offensive assistant off the Rams and put him on this team, and he would get Emeka the ball at least 10 times in a game.
Yep. How many wide receiver screens would he call to Emeka each game?
None.
Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough. Yep.
Enough.
How has the wide receiver screen survived 3 coordinators at this point? Sorry, 4. It started with what's his name? The guy that Tom Brady fucking owned.
Dave likes it a little bit.
No, it started with
Leftwich?
Yeah, started with Byron Leftwich.
Yeah.
That was his name.
He liked it.
And then it kind of got it somehow was inherited by Dime Piece. And then Dime Piece gave it over to Liam, who used it a little bit. And then now it's just like it's the only. It's like what is the identity of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense? Wide receiver screen, and we're not even good at it.
It's an extension of the run game.
We ran 3. We ran 3 in the first quarter.
I was gonna say 3 wins. 3 in the first 10 minutes of the game.
We ran 3 in the first quarter. One went for 3 yards and a first down. The second one went for -3 yards and no first down. And the third one went for 0 yards. Stank, what is 3 minus 3 plus 0?
3 minus 3 plus 0 would be 0.
That's how much. That's how effective those first 3 wide receiver screens were.
I'm pretty sure Grizzard just donated super chat. One of you interns want to read it?
We will go on a win streak, make the playoffs, and lose the first game. Same shit, different year. If this happens, do y'all see Todd gone? I need a
100%.
drink.
I don't think we make the playoffs anymore. I just don't. I don't.
I think we make it somehow. And if he loses, I think Todd has to make it deep in the playoffs. I mean, he has to compete in the second game if he loses it. But if he loses the first game, even if he just wins the first game and gets blown out in the second game, I don't think it's enough.
That team, not only did it not come prepared, it didn't even fight, bro.
They didn't even look like they knew who they were facing.
Zero fight. They weren't prepared, and they looked like they didn't care. They just didn't care.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's not good. That's not good, bro. I haven't seen that yet.
That's
from a Todd Bowles team.
That's a lack of belief in what you're about to go do. Like, if you have a tutor and they're tutoring you in calculus, and you go take the test, and you know you're not prepared, you go out there with oh shit, I guess. They just don't believe in what they're going to go out there and do, especially on the offensive side. You can tell. They don't believe what they're about to do is even going to matter. And that's a massive problem. That is a massive problem. And I really think at the end of this season, they're going to be looking for 3 new coordinators.
So Baker's going to have another offensive coordinator.
Why does that even matter if the guy he has in Grizz is a high school coach?
Honestly, I don't care. Anything's better than
so
what
keep him
right
keep
now.
him just to say we didn't want to get rid of him. Baker's not. Baker will be the first one to tell him to get Gronk.
Tamer, some say make him your head coach. Some say that.
I'm telling you, man. When he's gone, Baker's throwing a fucking party, and I'll make sure you're my +1. I'm almost guaranteeing you there's going to be a fucking party. When your quarterback has to play perfect for the offensive scheme to work, like it did in Seattle, that is a problem. That is a problem.
And it's just, here's the thing. It's not just our opinion. There are people in that locker room that feel that way. There are people in that locker room who feel that way. So it's not just us shitting on this guy. Sorry, it's not. It's not. He's out of his league. He's out of his league. And by the way, Jaguars fans, I'm sure they're in your mentions as well. They're all over me for some reason after that game. Don't know why, but yeah, it's not good. It's not a good look, and it's obvious when we see them play on Sundays what it looks like. And I thought Josh called a pretty decent game last week. I thought he showed some wrinkles, but whatever the fuck it was this week, and you can call it and blame it on execution all you want. You have no answers. When your door's getting kicked in, you have no answers. You have no second move. You have no counter punch. You've got nothing. So I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
Have you seen a hot route from this team in 5-6 weeks? Have you seen any hot routes? Have you seen any answers to the blitz and the pressure? Anything?
No, you can see it. when prepared offenses come to the line, they know what your counter move is, and they've countered that move already. And they're going to call a play that looks like a play that you know because they know how you're going to respond to it and counter off that. There's no chess being played right now. None whatsoever. This isn't even fucking dice. Right? I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's not good. It's getting our quarterback killed. It's an embarrassment. We're better than that. We're way fucking better than that, right? We are capable of putting up points and fighting out there. That shit ain't it.
You have a first round wide receiver, okay? You can't tell me you cannot figure out ways to get the ball in his hands. You don't have all these other playmakers. Fine, I get it.
It's not even that. It's not even that complicated, Sam.
It's not.
Tom Brady won 3 Super Bowls with receivers that honestly are number 3s on other people's teams.
Not even.
You don't need to have that guy, bro. You just need to be smart. And we're not.
The point I'm making is they have a playmaker that they just won't get the ball to. Like, it's not hard to get the ball in these guys' hands. Last night, Davante Adams was on the field by himself without Puka on the other side. Ball was in his hands. Puka's on the field. No Davante Adams. Puka's getting the ball. Like, and everyone knew that he was getting the ball, and he still got the fucking wide open shots. Like, at some point, you have to say it's not only the guy who's running the routes. Some point, you have to say it's a scheme. Because and it's both.
Matt Stafford in the middle. Knew he wasn't getting touched, bro.
Dude, he was wide open.
He could just sit back there and survey the field and allow us to do what we do and pass guys off and do what we do and just wait for a guy to run through the zone or whatever the case may be, or wait for our guys to try to cover man long enough to where they can't do it anymore and just hit a guy wide. Like, that's just what it is. It doesn't matter, man zone. There's just no aggression, and you can't you can't play aggressive in your secondary either if you're not getting any pass rush up front. You're going to get burnt all the fucking time. Yeah. There's nothing complimentary about this defense at all.
Stuck.
Period.
Yeah, you're stuck. And I don't know who mentioned it, but somebody in the comments made it. Yeah, Baker missed a shot to Emeka. If he throws that ball further out and on time, it's a touchdown. How did he see it in time? Did he have to move around the pocket? I didn't see the sync of the two players together from the pocket to the route, but he did have a chance there. But I mean, that's not, to me, that's not how you manufacture touches for your players. Just tossing the ball down the field on these weird shot plays that have a really low fucking chance of completion. Obviously, he's open, but man, you got to figure out ways to do it. I don't care. It's not an excuse anymore. I don't care. You don't need Mike Evans out there to get guys in a bunch formation where you have to force the defense to play off. I don't care. You don't need Mike Evans, Chris. Who the fuck? You need fucking Hall of Famers out there to get a guy wide open? Come on, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Baker's not Superman. He's not. He's not. That guy's good, but he's not going to be able to carry you through a 17-game season and gut it out game after game after game. He's not perfect. The guy needs some fucking help. And it starts with the play calling and play design and rhythm and all those types of things. But yeah, does he deserve some criticism? Everybody in that locker room deserves criticism. All of them. But I'm not putting it on that fucking guy. That's for sure. That guy has proven he can be our future.
He's literally dying on the field. He's literally dying on the field. Plus, I get it. Yes, it was a touchdown, and it was a design play to him. My point is that there has to be more than just one of these plays. It can't just be Sterling Shepard show every fucking week. That's just unacceptable, man.
You can do that. Listen, you can go and break all 22 tape every week, and quarterbacks are going to miss guys. They are. They are. They're going to miss a wide open guy here. They're not going to get through the progressions quick enough. We don't know what the play call was, or ultimately who's supposed to get the ball on that play. And he's not a 6'5" guy who can fucking survey the field. He's got some limitations to his game as well. I'm not making excuses for him. He missed a wide open guy, or he missed a fucking guy he should have thrown the ball to. You're right. You're fucking right. But I don't know, bro. I'm beyond frustrated. I feel like I've spent way too much of my personal time in the last 48 hours watching terrible football. Terrible football.
I had to watch Florida State. I had to watch the Bucs. I actually watched the Gator Tennessee game for a quarter and a half, and I was like, this is one of the worst football teams I've ever watched. That says a lot, because I watched the Florida State Seminoles last year. And at least you guys fired your coach, so I don't even know what the fuck we're doing. But yeah.
Maybe Lane Kiffin should be the next head coach of the Buccaneers. Anybody thought of that yet? Huh? No, see, I'm out here trying to solve problems.
No.
His dad was here, though. He does know his way around $1.
Lane's got a Super Bowl ring. Tampa Bay Buccaneers won, actually.
He's a fiery
got one.
mother. He's a fiery motherfucker.
He's a fiery. Hey, he's a fiery one. I'm sure the Glazers know the guy, right? Maybe he doesn't want to be in LSU or Gainesville. Maybe Lane is like, you know what? I want to be in Tampa. You heard it here first.
Would Lane succeed?
Do you
in the
know what
NFL?
Lane would do if him and Grizzard were in the same room together and Grizzard just started drawing plays on the board? I think Lane Kiffin would literally beat him to death with a marker. Just all right, Stink. I'm sick of talking about this. I'm flushing this game down the toilet. I never want to watch this again. I never want to talk about this again. The Bucs didn't even play this game. Once this show ends, I'm Men in Blacking this shit. It's gone. It's never coming back. We're never gonna speak about this again. You still there? You fall asleep?
No. I just tweeted during the show. That's how much I phoned it in earlier, bro. When you went on your 17-minute diatribe at the beginning of
it was 3 minutes.
The show,
it was 3 minutes.
It was 17 minutes. Before the show, you're like, hey, bro, let me go for 3 minutes. You went on.
I went
3
minutes.
Half minutes.
No, I went 3 minutes.
17 and a half minutes.
You can't count, and you have ADD.
I know what 3 minutes is, bro. Trust me.
You have ADD, dude. Come on.
Hey, 3 minutes?
You have ADD. Yeah, that was 3 minutes. That's why you probably fell asleep, because usually you fall asleep at the end of 3 minutes. Usually fall asleep.
It felt like 17 minutes.
I mean, sure. Last super chat.
Hire Gruden back.
No.
I just don't think that's ever going to happen.
No,
I don't.
Not happening. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new, and don't forget to check us out on loosecannonslive.com, where you can watch and listen to every episode ever, or you can go and join our free Discord Bucs community or our Cannon Cartel, which is a private community with fun, things and whatnot. And as always, if you want to just listen to us on the truck drive, I don't even know why you want to listen to this breakdown. Check us out on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and as always, Pornhub. Vixen, Intern Izzy, Stanker. Have a good fucking Thanksgiving. Fuck the Bucs. And we'll see you guys next Sunday.
It's kickoff, set it off. Go to Vegas, bet it all. Put it on the Bucs win. Whoever they gon' play gon' fall.